Done by Dorothy, and I am here today to share another haul, although this is a different haul. I can't really tell you where these came from, so I'm just going to sort of flip through and show you. My mom gathers all kinds of crazy stuff for me, you know, just oddball stuff that she finds. So this is actually a big, huge bag of items that she brought over that she's found or, you know, collected from here or there everywhere. So one of them were, these are Avery label 5407, and they're green, yellow, red, and blue. Obviously, you guys can see that. And they're just round circle stickers, but you can actually pull the template down and print on them. So these are definitely going to be seeing what I can, you know, do with some of my vintage clip art that I have. And you know, there was a nice little stack of those, so that was one of the things that she gave me. And these were just some other labels that they're not even, you know, labeled, but they're going to be great to put like little words on. So, and there was a couple sheets of those, which were great. She did find this, and this apparently came from the Goodwill because it was 99 cents. So, I mean, if I see a price tag on it where it came from, then I'll let you know. She just sort of gathers stuff from everywhere, so let's see if I can get this plastic off there. I have not even opened this up to see what all's in here. Other than the fact, I mean, I could tell there were stamps in there, but don't know what kind. And this is, they're like little kids stamps, but hopefully this, sometimes the Goodwill makes things more difficult to, just trying to make sure I didn't pull the label off of that, although I did a little bit, but not a lot. They over tape this stuff, and it's just crazy why they have to, you think they would just throw it in like little baggies or something, so at least the stuff that they're putting it on is protected, but to each his own. Let me see. There is a label on the back here, so let me try to get enough of this pulled off that I can. Again, I just overkill with the tape. It's crazy. Got the stuff everywhere. Okay. So this is a Melissa and Doug box. And you know, you find those in the kids section. Oh, well, it ripped the label in the back too anyway. I was trying to dump everything out so I could read what the back said. And it says baby zoo animal stamps is what it is. They're baby zoo animals. And I'm not sure all of them are here because, again, you know, it came from the Goodwill, so we never know. Let me just try to cut that off, try to save that so I can read what it says on the back. Just trying to cut the tape off so it's not stuck everywhere. Get all that gooey tape off my fingers because for whatever reason it's like super, super sticky. It's not like regular packing tape. And it's still stuck here in places. Okay, I'll deal with cleaning this off later. But anyway, there is a deer, a penguin, a panda, a koala, let's see what else is this, and a baby elephant. That is so cute. There's a zebra. Yeah, see, some of these are gone. And there's a monkey, and there's a tiger. So, you know, the two other ones are gone. And there was, you know, the little multicolored stamp pad, which I tend to use, you know, Tim Holtz Distress Ink or whatever. So, yeah, but they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little animal stamps, and it was 99 cents. And she usually tends to go when it's either 50% off or 30% off or, you know, whatever special deal they have for the day. So yeah, so you know, we'll definitely be able to use those little animals. She picked up this, it's a first little golden book. Let's see, 1983, but it's the Three Bears. So it's Goldilocks and the Three Bears. So she did find that. This is coming off, but this can always be taped back down. You know, through some vintage photo distress ink around the edges and around the crack, and it, you know, gives it a lot of age. So it's really cute. So there was that. Let's see. I'm trying to pull this up here. And there was some magazine. There's a Capers Farm magazine, which, you know, just has different, all kinds of different, a variety of things in it. Ooh, look at the old phones. Oh, where'd it go? So those are sort of cute. So rural free delivery. I mean, how cute would that be just to cut that out and use that? So, I mean, there is stuff in here that you can use. So there's that. This is some of that printable paper that they have. 2 little kids and a dog. So it's cute. This would be perfect for Christmas journals with the little gingerbread people. This is a piecework knit book. You know, so they have, there's, you know, the patterns and, you know, some old photos, things like that. So you can use stuff like that. Needle pulling thread. These are always really cool because they do, you know, a variety of, ooh, look at the dragonflies. Where's Ashley? Ashley would love that. So, I mean, how perfect would that be to, you know, and if you're, you know, so, I mean, there's a lot of uses. You can do different things. Pattern pieces. You know how to design a quilt. Well, this is actually foundation paper piecing, so you actually sew fabric on there, but how easy is it to, you know, copy these, cut the parts out, and trim your paper down and be able to form the same thing with, you know, your scrapbook paper. So, ooh, there's a quilted elephant. So, I mean, and same thing with these cross stitch. There's tons of patterns in there. I mean, you know, do your little nativity scene. You know, there's tons of, and I mean, these are sort of nice within themselves. So, I mean, you could do, I mean, look how cute those are. Yeah, so lots of there. There was an old calendar, but of course it had the flowers on it, so she saved it because of the flowers. I mean, and seriously, no joke, trim the hole across the top out, or you could leave that in there for aging if you want to. Trim it across, fold it in half, and you've got a journal page. All you have to do is cover the back of it. So, and on the back, you get all the little squares. So, I mean, there's, you know, and you always have that there. So, you know, there's 12 pieces of ephemera plus the pages. So, I mean, you can use things, different things. Another cut, oh, those are cute. Another Country Stitch magazine, or Cross Stitch magazine. This is Country Stitch. Again, it's, you know, a cross stitch magazine. I'm not going to send a rug point, but I mean, my daughter loves cats, so, you know, that's why she's grabbed that. You know, here's some bunnies. This would be perfect for Easter. I mean, look at those where they, you know, have the little cross stitch look. I mean, so you, even these things, if you don't cross stitch, you can still use, you know, the items. You can cut that out and, you know, you have that, or, you know, I mean, look how perfect is that. I mean, not only could you cut these out, and you could color these in with your colored pencils, you know, then you've got, or watercolors, you know, you've got this down here. So, yeah, so you can use those. There's another cross stitch one. Ooh, there's one with little, a goose and little, you know, there's a little calendar like page. So, I mean, you know, there's, and I mean, these are old looking pages too, so, because some of the, like this one is from 1983, so it does have age. There's another cross stitch one with some farm animals. Look at, I mean, look at that. I mean, those are pretty. I mean, you literally could cut around this, you know, go in here and cut this out. You don't have this hanging off of page. That's nice. And this is just like a farm magazine that but it does have some animal pictures in it. So definitely would use that. So those are those. Let me set this stuff to the side. And get into what everybody really wants to see. Let's see. She got me this flour sack towel. Live well, love much, laughed often. So I mean, you could cut that out if you wanted to use this. You know, would be great as the cover, the base of a cover, or you know, it's a flour sack towel. I mean, you can use that in your room just to wipe up. So, yeah, definitely. Or if, let's see, there's this rectangular door. Isn't that pretty? I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me try to find. Partial 12 by 12, but there, that probably makes it a little easier for you guys to see with the darkness in the background. So I mean, that's really nice sized doily, you know, and it's got some tears in it, so you know people don't want it because it's got a little tear in it, but shoo, for junk journaling we'll use it, won't we, girls? So like that. Let's see what else is here. Here is, this appears to be I'm not sure. I think this is a tablecloth of sorts. It does have, you know, these big tear holes in them. And there's another place over here. But again, if you're cutting it apart, you know, to use as a background, I mean, look at all this really nice, almost like gridded design. And the hem all the way around it is like this. So I mean, has a nice hem, and it's, oh, let me see if I can measure. It is 2, 3, 4, about 5.5 feet long. So, you know, this really nice edging, you know, that's 11 feet of that. Plus you have, you know, 5.5 feet of all this grid on the inside, which is like perfect to put as the base underneath something, you know, like where you'd put your cheesecloth or something like that. So that was really awesome. And this was like a tablecloth is what it was. Don't know why I went brain dead. Couldn't think about what it was called. So yeah, so I mean, quite a bit there. Thanks, Mom. Let's see. And here's another big doily again. You know, it's got tears and holes, so people don't want it. This is 2 feet across, so it's a 24-inch circle. And it was a pineapple doily, so I mean, it's got, you know, the nice waves and the big pineapples. So, yeah. And this is hand crocheted, not machine crocheted. So, you know, there's a nice big doily there. Let's see. Then there's this. Looks like a little placemat, which is, you know, nice. It's got this little, really cute little lacy edging to it. So that's nice. Let's see where to go now. And then she found this little shirt, and you know, her exact words was, well, I had to get it. Did you see the lace? Look at that lace, girls. I mean, seriously. Isn't that pretty? And I mean, it just goes across the front of the shirt, but I mean, you know, I can use this, the other parts of the shirt for, you know, background, because it's a nice, like, grayish, tannish color. But I mean, look at that. I mean, and it's not on the back. I mean, I wish the whole thing was covered in it, but you know, that's a nice, a good 14 inches of, I mean, look at that. I was trying to, there you go. I mean, seriously, get out. That is amazing. That is gorgeous. I love that. So that was great. And I mean, even though it's a little bit, that little bit is just, it's gonna look really pretty on the cover of something. Let's see. Then there was this she found, and it sort of has this zigzag design, and you know, these little flowers we can cut out up here, and it's sort of like a netting base on the back, but all that pretty green. And then across the bottom is the same, but it, you know, goes vertical. Let me flip this around. Maybe it'll be easier to see. Yeah, there you go. And see, it's just nice. So they're actually in like, oh, probably a little, oops, slide down. Yeah, like this is 3 inches, this is 4 inches, but they're actually gridded off in sections. So, I mean, you literally can cut that off and have a square. So you have a square, you know, all the way around. And this is a pretty, this is a 3X. So, you know, there are some places where, you know, they had ripped the lace, but it actually works out because everywhere that they ripped, it seems to be the seam between two. So it actually didn't tear anything up. It was just where that seam had come unsewn. So yeah, you know, that's, I don't know how many sections. There's quite a few sections there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there's 11 sections on one side. So there's 22 of these little 3 and 4 inch sections of lace that I'll be able to use, plus all the lace that was on top. Not to mention just this, you know, sort of sweatery fabric in general is sort of really cute. And it's a really pretty green, and you can't get enough green. So, you know, you keep an eye out for your clothes because, I mean, you get a lot of lace on clothes. And then she found, this is like a little jacket, but check it out. This is little roses, and they're brown. They're little strips of roses, but they're going to be really easy just, you know, to cut apart. And this whole entire little jacket is made from it. And there's all these little cute buttons down the side that almost have this like vintagey pearly feel. I mean, I'm sure this is newer, but yeah, the little roses. I don't know if you guys can see them or not. I'll have them upside down. There you go. I don't know if you can see the little rose designs. I mean, so that's quite a bit because it's every bit of 4 feet wide too. So, yay. These are nice. And I mean, these are really cool because they're small enough you can just cut around the roses and have this really cute patch rose if you wanted to. And then, let's see. There was a little handmade doily. Had a little rip in it, but you know, we don't care about that. Actually, we like them with rips in them. I think it gives it more personality if you know, cut that space off and there's a big hole in it. So there's that. And then there was this little like tooled jacket, but sorry about that truck going, but it had this lace panel on the side. Look at these perfect little flowers. So you know, those are definitely going to be like, you know, cut apart. Then these are sort of leaves, and then you know, there's more of those individual little flowers and the, you know, the 2 little dots and the little leaves. So that's on the upper part of the vest. And then on the bottom sides is this really pretty fabric in this panel right here, which, you know, I can cut around there and have this, and then I can cut around this and actually have these like gorgeous little scallops, and that's on both sides. So, you know, again, the same thing over here, and all the little flowers and everything at the top. So yeah, you know, that was just a little, probably in, I would imagine, in like maybe like the lingerie section or something like that is what it reminds me of, or you know, maybe with the vest or something like that. So yeah, so thanks Mom for the haul. Everybody give a shout out to my mom. She's so sweet. She always is fun finding weird stuff for me everywhere, and bringing it, and I know my dad's always like, really? She doesn't need any more and you don't either, but she still manages to find it and bring it to me. So yeah, so that was sort of the haul from my mom I wanted to share. I love, you know, all of this here. It hasn't been, let me see if I can find them, or if I moved them. I may have moved them. I didn't think I did, but that doesn't mean that I didn't. Oh, if I did, I moved them over here. Hasn't been that long ago. She brought me these too. So I'll show you these real fast. There's a little, just a little like handkerchief, which is really cute. That would, I actually think I'm gonna use this in like my recipe journal, because this reminds me of like, I don't know, like an old towel sort of, or an apron type thing. So there's that. Of course, there's a little purple and white handkerchief. How cute is that? And here's another little handkerchief. It's got the little lace at the end, but you know, these are good to use for like the bases of things, to hold things down. There was this one, and it's got the little crocheted edge. This is sort of like a little table scarf, but it's got the little pink and white edge on it. So I mean, that was so cute. Liked that one. There's another one of those. I'm not sure these weren't like table napkins, because there's another one of those. Or somebody just, you know, did a whole set of handkerchiefs, and there's another one. Then there's this. This was so cute. Has little cats on it, and it says, what will we do without friends? I mean, how cute is that? I mean, that's would be cute on the front of a journal by itself. This one's funny. There's a little dude sitting on the fence, and for whatever reason, they have, these are puffy. These are like puffy buttons. So it's really cute. So, I mean, how cute would that be? And let's see. There's quite a few of these little ones that she brought when she brought these. I mean, how pretty is that? I'm not sure which way it's supposed to go. I think it's supposed to be this way. So, I mean, just the colors and that would be pretty. I mean, that would be cute. Flip in half and just put inside of a journal, you know, as a fabric flat page. Cute. And then there were, well, I guess they're not the same. There's that. I mean, how 60s is that? With the orange. And it has all these fringe lace. Fringed edging. It's not lace. And then there was this, and there's, you know, two different ends. But I'll just unfold it halfway. It has this cute little design on it. And you don't see a lot in orange and stuff like that. And cute little edging. So she had brought me that stuff not too long ago. So yeah, you know, she's always catching stuff for me, and I love it. I love when she brings my bags and I have to sort through them and see what all she brought. So yeah, so I wanted to share that with you. You know, and you never know where you can find stuff from if you ask people. You know, people have stuff just laying around sometimes they want to get rid of. So, yeah. So, I will let you guys go. You guys have a great day. I hope you enjoyed, you know, this haul, basically, that my mom did. I didn't really haul it. I just received all the goodies. So, we will see you again later on today. We have some other videos coming out today, so, you know, make sure you keep an eye open. And you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.